Are your kitchen and bathroom way overdue for a remodel? Well, I got the guy for you. Call John Sellers at First Response Contracting, 484-256-7136. Both residential and commercial services, and he's licensed and insured. Call him at 484-256-7136. First Response Contracting. All right, Ready? Here we go.
Yep.
From real estate
Affects the market as a whole, which then sometimes will affect the tenant.
Right. It'll come in.
to real life.
We all learn in different ways. If you think about it, Wayne Dyer might not attract everybody.
And everything in between.
Mission was really to help people just to reach their full potential.
The Brad Weisman Show. And now, your host, Brad Weisman.
All right. You know what, Hugo? I'm your host.
That's
I
right.
am your host. I just realized that. He says my name. That's
right.
messed up. That's really messed up. So we're back here Thursday, 7 p.m. like we always are. And we've had some just amazing guests over the past several weeks. We are just having a great time. We're having a good time. What do you think, Hugo?
I think so. Today's guest is no less than, I should say.
Well, I was going to say we've had a lot of good guests. This is where it's going. This is where, and now the show's going to shit. You know what I mean? We have Pete Heim here with us today.
And to change that.
Yeah, to change the good guests.
It's the guests before he had guests.
Yeah, right. So true. So true.
That's
That's not true completely. I had other guests.
Oh, when you had a lot of people say, "No, I'm not going to do that."
All right. Yeah, exactly. And now it's like we just feel bad. We got to keep inviting him back. It's just the way it is. But no,
Hey.
you looked up some information
I
like we
did.
talked about last time. So we're actually spreading our wings a little bit more with this show.
Mhm.
And basically we're coming up with some other information besides just the numbers and stuff like that, which we still have. But we're going to start doing some of the stuff about the malls and the construction and the things we're hearing in the industry of real estate as a whole and how it affects the communities and things like that. And I pretty much think that anytime we mention something local like that, like a local thing, we talked about the mall and things like that, I think you could pretty much hit copy and print, and it's the same way throughout the rest of the United States.
Oh, totally.
Like every little town has its mall. Every little town has its, issues with inventory, most likely, So it's kind of, I don't think that it's just unique to us. I think that this is something that's a pattern.
I agree.
Right?
Yeah.
So one of the things I wanted to talk about first, just because, we always try to have a little bit of advice for buyers and sellers. And we always try to, try and give people information that's going to help them if they do buy a house or sell a house. So one of the things I came across recently, twice or a couple times, is that I was in transactions. And I think we today, because we are so caught up on, e-signing and email and texting, and we also, the transaction tends to be basically a buyer and seller that never know each other pretty much anymore. They really are just like kind of like it's not even a real person.
Yeah.
A lot of times at settlement, you'll notice that no matter what happened during the transaction, at settlement, all of a sudden it smiles on both sides of the table.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because now they look at it as real people, right? Do you see that? You know what I'm talking?
I totally.
So one of the things I've had a couple times recently, and I don't know if it's getting worse because we are so much email, text, not as much phone call, not as much of those things, is people are not sharing what's going on in their lives. And not that you want to get real personal, because that's really not what the transaction's about. It is about somebody purchasing a house or somebody buying a house. And we typically don't get into personal things, but there's definitely times where it makes sense to bring in the personal element. And what I'm talking about is something catastrophic happens to you or the buyer, or the seller. And now all of a sudden their decisions seem emotional, or their decisions or their choices that they're making in the transaction seem to be just off. It's just not right. It's off kilter. Like, it doesn't seem right.
No common sense.
Yeah, it doesn't have common sense, and they're not really listening about the transaction. They're not listening to the agent anymore about what's customary, what's practical, what we should be doing. They just kind of start doing things that just don't make sense.
Yep.
And then you find out later on that there was something very serious going on in the seller's life or the buyer's life. I'm just telling people, share that information with your agent, because those things there, like I said, you're not giving your social security number out or anything like that.
Yeah.
But you share those information, because then there's a reason that there's an emotion there.
Yeah.
Because there's no more, because once you have that emotion involved, there's no logic anymore.
Right.
You know, Wayne Dyer, I think, was the one that always said, if somebody's being emotional, you need to counteract that with logic. If somebody's being logical and you're trying to work with them, counteract that with emotions.
Yeah.
Because if you go emotions to emotion, it clashes.
Yeah.
If you do logic to logic, it clashes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just pretty. So that's my story.
There's a human.
There's a human
buying your house or selling selling a house, and so if you're going through a tragedy and you're being rigid or whatever it is for that reason, you're not conveying that. The other person's going to feel for that. They're going to want to accommodate. They're going to want to try to help you through it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't really know unless you've got ice water in your veins. The other person's going to want to accommodate.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know? So if you're struggling with something, just bring it out. Just let us work it out. Right.
Yeah. And it happened to me twice now. On different transactions where I wish we would have known some information up front or during those hard times. I wish we would have known what was going on because it really would have helped the transaction.
It would have helped it along.
Yeah, it would have helped everybody.
Yeah.
It gives you a reason.
It didn't have to be that difficult.
No.
It could have been a lot easier.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Because people will be patient and people will work with you if they know you're going through a tough time.
Yeah, they will.
Typically
Absolutely.
they will. Yeah, absolutely. So
I'm having a tough time right now.
You really are,
I
are
am.
you?
I don't have many numbers for you today.
That's okay. You don't need numbers. We'll have.
I get emotional. I get emotional over numbers, as you know.
Yeah, we know.
So I'm just going to bring that out right now.
Right.
You know?
Okay, that's all right. Do you want to cry about it or
no?
If you'd like to take some time and we could stop recording and go in the corner.
I got it out of the way before I came in.
Okay, good.
I'm good now.
Holy mackerel, he gets emotional, doesn't he? So what do you got there for me? Because you said you looked into some of the.
I looked into something, but I just want to tag on to what we talked about last time.
Yeah, let's
with the
do
malls.
That. Yes,
and the Berkshire Mall. I know the fence is back. Maybe they're doing that big for Christmas. I guess
they got rid of it.
Yeah,
right?
the fences are down.
Yeah,
but. We all know about the Berkshire Mall right now, and if you're a local here in Berks County, you know about Fairground Square Mall. Just went through this too. But after Brad and I talked our last time about the mall and how it's not successful, and so these developers came in and they're going to develop it, I found it was right after we talked about it, 10 features that make a mall successful. And Brad was joking that, well, they got the first one down. It's a mall.
It's a mall. They got number one. You have to be a mall to be a feature of a mall.
Brad, that was very good. That was very profound.
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
But what do we have? We have a solid anchor there, and that's Boscov's.
Yes.
Right? But that's one.
The only anchor. There used to be four.
So right.
Total, right?
So it says solid anchors.
Yeah. We only have one.
Is a feature. Carefully curated tenant mix.
Oh.
Okay. Again, the tenant mix there has been going down.
Yep.
That's what happened to Fairgrounds.
That's exactly
what
happened.
No tenant mix, right?
Absolutely. Tenant mix was down.
We have Spencer's Gifts for God's sakes. And,
I love Spencer's Gifts.
The women's lingerie.
Victoria.
Thank you. Victoria's Secret.
You notice who knew?
Oh.
All right. Yeah. The producer. Victoria's Secrets. Yeah. I'm there every day. Yeah.
It ain't no
In fact, I'm wearing some now.
Nice going, Hugo.
I think he's wearing some of those. I don't know what's going on.
This is good. Experiential.
Experiential?
Retail.
Experiential.
Like Build-A-Bear and things like that.
Yes. Yep.
An array of dining options.
That's true. And there's none of those now.
Ruby Tuesday's gone.
Ruby, I think it's gone.
It's gone.
No, but the whole food court is gone.
It's gone.
Yeah, that would be your array of food, right?
Spaces for social gathering and connection.
That they still had a little bit, right?
Introducing global brands.
Okay. Not sure we have that. We still have the mall thing, though.
Yeah.
We're still a mall.
We're a mall. Seasonal and holiday attractions. Do you remember back in the day?
Oh, my gosh, yes.
The car shows.
Did your mall, I'm curious, did every mall have that? If you're listening, did your mall have that?
Santa would come. The Easter Bunny would come.
No, I remember singers would sing in the middle there.
Right. I remember that. Choirs.
Yeah.
They had choirs there.
Yeah.
And Christmas caroling.
Yeah.
I think I did Christmas. I think our school went there and did Christmas caroling.
Back when it was thriving.
Yes.
Year-round programming. Year-round.
Wow. Yeah.
Location and transportation. Social media marketing. Those are the 10.
Oh.
And so you know what? Okay, did it get one?
It got
one.
No walking track for the elderly there for indoors.
No, it was number 11. They didn't put
It's a walking track, and they're wearing Victoria's Secret. That's a visual we don't need, right? No.
But but we talked about bringing on your show recent things that are happening, and I did find what's going on with the Crown Plaza. and it's interesting that the Crowne Plaza and the Berkshire Mall were owned by the same company.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No, and
Didn't know that.
And they both sold.
No way.
Yeah. So here's the thing. This is going to be exciting for you.
Oh, can't wait.
Probably for you too.
Not you as much.
Not you as much.
No.
He's an entertainer. The Village Hotel Club, a 33-strong hotel and leisure club operator, acquired the site at Crowne
Plaza.
At Crowne Plaza.
Okay.
It closed as a Crowne Plaza at the end of 24. That's when it closed.
That's crazy.
And
I thought it was longer than that.
What's that?
I thought it was longer than it was. I thought it was like 23 or 22.
It was the end of 24, which there was just nothing there. In a multi-million-dollar pound, it says, because they must be British, villages everywhere under one roof concept will include a pub and grill.
Wow. Nice.
Meetings and event spaces, a Starbucks, state-of-the-art health and wellness facilities. It's going to get launched in September, they're saying, of 26.
No way. Cool.
Yeah. They're a venture capitalist.
So are they keeping that building?
Yeah, I guess they are.
Wow.
Yeah, they're just going
That's
to
incredible.
upgrade it. They're going to put in, let's see, refurbishments to existing bedrooms and upgrading leisure and fitness offers.
Wow.
So Gary Davis is the CEO of Village Hotel Clubs.
Okay.
We are delighted to take ownership of this new site in Reading, building on our successful conversion in Bracknell, I guess, which I think is England. The acquisition is another example of significant investment in the area, blah, 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 blah. So it's going to be cool. It's going to be.
Are you sure this is the right Berkshire Mall?
Yeah, Crowne Plaza, right?
Because there might be a Berkshire in England, too.
No, this is the Crowne Plaza now.
Oh, okay. This isn't the Berkshire Mall. That's
Yeah.
right. It's Crowne Plaza.
This is Crowne Plaza. Yeah.
But they have crowns, though, in England.
They do have crowns, which is interesting.
Maybe that's why they bought it. They're like, Crown Plaza?
I'm there.
That's a great idea. I can't believe they're not bulldozing that.
I know. Yeah, they're going to.
I'm really
refurb it.
surprised.
Yeah. They hope they paint it.
Oh, what, you don't like that color? I'll never forget when they started painting the Crowne Plaza. I thought it was literally the primer. I thought it was the primer paint.
It looks like primer.
Yeah, it looks like a primer paint.
Yeah.
I was like amazed that they did that. Yeah.
No.
That's good information now.
Yeah. So everybody looking forward to September of 26. Looks like they're going to get it up and going. So
That's
I can't wait.
I'm still a little leery on that.
I'm going to go to this pub.
I want to go to the pub.
Yeah.
But it's going to be hotel again.
Yeah, it is. It's a hotel club.
Hotel
and I'm not
club.
sure what that means. I think it's probably going to have membership. It's a upgraded health and fitness place, right? I mean, they're getting Starbucks, so you're going to get like Barnes and Noble has a Starbucks in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so should be good.
Very cool.
So there you go. As we hear more things like that, we'll
let you know.
Today. Sure.
And that's the kind of stuff that's happening everywhere. Yeah. It really is. Let's talk a little bit more about these numbers. Homes are now selling at a more normal pace. Did you know that?
Normal.
Yeah.
Define normal.
Well, I have to define it, or can I just give you numbers? So right now it says median days on the market is 63 days.
What?
That's in the nation.
Okay.
In the nation.
Yeah, because I have
We're still at 30, right? Or what are we at?
Today we were at 24.
That's coming up.
It's up.
Definitely coming up. It's coming up.
Yeah.
Well, the average in the United States for October was 63.
That's Florida.
Last year it was 58.
Yeah. Okay. Nationally now.
23 was 50. 22 it was 50. 21 it was 43. It's funny how nationally it never got to where we were.
Right. It
like
never
2
did.
hours.
Yeah, 2 hours.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Well, we skewed that average the other way.
Yeah, exactly. So there was ones so that's good information. This was really interesting, which was the home price trends vary by local market, which we've been talking about forever.
Oh, forever.
And it is incredible that.
Would you pull schools or what?
No. This is you're not gonna be able to see it, but at least it lets you see that there is a piece of paper.
You're in regions there. Okay.
Yeah. So regions, I thought this was incredible for the nation. It is the places that are doing year over year that are in the plus are Cleveland, Ohio, Chicago, Detroit, New York, Minneapolis, Boston, and Washington, D.C. And then the rest of the cities on here are all less. They've all dropped in value.
Chicago, New York. Wow. Okay.
So basically, it's like it's the Northeast, yet kind of coming over a little bit into the like Chicago area there.
Philly wasn't on there.
But it stops at D.C. Like
Really?
North Carolina, down. Charlotte, down.
Really?
Seattle, Washington, down.
And
Oregon, down.
I'm sorry. This was prices.
Yeah, this is prices. Yep.
Okay.
Price trends.
Price trend. Okay.
Price trend in Cleveland, Ohio is up 4.6% year over year.
No kidding.
Yes. Detroit, Michigan, 3.3% year over year.
Wow.
Yeah. But then you look at some of these other ones. Tampa, Florida is down 6.4% year over year.
That doesn't surprise me.
But that's that whole building thing that happens in Florida.
Yep. Their inventory is way up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was pretty crazy.
That is crazy.
But it's pretty much the whole Northeast and over to Chicago and then down to D.C. and that's it.
Wow.
The rest of the country is kind of seeing.
You're talking Midwest over to the straight over to the East and then south.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
I think
that's crazy. That's really good. Was Philly on there?
Philly's not, but it kind of just gives you like the cities that are kind of producing really well.
Yeah, right. Good.
They're going doing exactly.
Yeah.
This was interesting too. The potential growth in household wealth over the next 5 years is 61,381. Isn't that crazy?
You know what that is?
It's called appreciation. Yeah,
that's what that is.
That's what that is. So from 2020,
there's no renters in there.
There's no mall included in
no
this.
Mall. There's no mall
here. The malls are not doing that. They're not gaining money. So basically, if you bought a house in 2025 for $400,000, you'll be at 461 in 2030.
Oh wow, yeah, in 2030.
2030.
Okay, 5 years.
5 years. That's amazing.
That's really good. Well, that's slow, Brad. That goes back to our slow.
That's regular growth.
Slow and steady.
It's a regular growth.
3-ish. It's about 3%.
Yep. Regular growth.
Yep.
That's
good.
Yeah, and rates are still kind of where they were. They're like 6.25.
6.25 today.
They're just kind of hanging out. Did you get to refi yet or no?
Not closing yet. I'm there. I'm getting there.
You're getting there.
I haven't closed yet.
Does it make sense? Did you look at the numbers?
It does.
It does make sense.
It is.
You're going to save some money.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Did you lock?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Good.
What did you get rate wise? Why don't we get real personal with Hugo while we're on here?
Okay, Hugo.
An eighth of a point less than 6, so 5.875 at least.
Dude, that's great.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's good.
You know, he had a good agent.
That realtor you used was phenomenal.
It's unbelievable.
He coached you through this.
That's right.
I have no idea what he's doing. Oh man! So what else you got? Anything else?
Well, actives today was 493, which was
this is the first time our actives actually matched.
Yeah, you got it.
493.
Yeah,
because normally when he says them, it's different.
One or two. It's like I didn't have any listings to enter today, so that's why.
That's me neither. It's slowed up a little bit. It's a little slower, but it's typical time of year. Yeah. But this is up from last week. It was like 470s last week.
It was 470s last week.
Yeah.
It was in the 5s for a while there, wasn't it?
For a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? That actually makes me feel really good because if we're at 493 3 weeks from Christmas, I think after Christmas, you're going to see the inventory going up.
It's seasonal.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think we're back.
Oh, yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see the absorption rate though?
No.
1.6. That's
wow.
That's as high as it's been in a long
time.
That's down from last year. It was at 1.1 at this exact same time.
Interesting.
That's a half a month.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
that's a big deal.
Yeah, it is. And price is up. Last year it was 300 and change. Now we're at 318 and change.
Yeah.
Right now.
Amazing.
And days on market is, pretty much. Although, you know what? Last month, the inventory was 476, like you just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was up a tiny bit.
Yeah, which is weird for this time of year.
Yeah.
People are putting a house on the market, right?
Well, it looks good this time of year.
Yeah, true.
Less competition usually. Yep. Usually,
Yeah, and when you decorate it, it looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does look nice.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? I mean, I don't know if I have anything else here.
I was emotionally low on my numbers today. So
how many times we get to hear about this?
I'm glad you shared it.
I was emotional.
Oh, I do have one more.
Go. Let's hear it.
Home sales are expected to rise. It says here, total home sales for 2025, now projected because we're not quite done yet, is 4.8 million, 4.816. The forecast for 2026 is 5.2. Right. That's a lot. That's 400,000, over 400,000 homes.
Well, did you see the appreciation rate is predicted too?
No.
In 2026, it's only going to be 2.
That's okay.
And then from there, it's going to go up.
Yeah, that's all right, though. That'll start to... that does is it kind of brings things back, like we talked about, back into a normal flow. It'll take off some of the average over the last 5 years because it's going to bring that number down. No, that works.
I think we're going to come in 4 or 5, somewhere in there.
You think so?
I think Berks County. Yeah, I've been watching it almost, not quite every day, but every day.
Right.
And it's... I mean, there's areas in the count or in the United States still that are in the 7, 8, 9 range.
Yeah.
And there's some that are in the -10. But Berks County always has been so solid and so steady. And so I think it'll be interesting to see when we do one in January, when we do a podcast.
Absolutely.
Hopefully we'll have that number. I think it's going to come in around 5. So.
And I'm going to gag again. Hold on.
Okay. Okay. Brad, he's just emotional. You know what? He's not gagging. He's emotional.
Yes, I'm very emotional.
Yeah. It's an emotional show today.
Oh my God. You know what it is?
Yeah.
I just it's like this tickle.
You're choked up about the Crown Plaza.
Well, it's the mall. I'm crying because the mall's going to be closed. That's what it is. I'm crying. I used to, cruise for chicks like I told you. Yeah. The son thinks that's weird when they say that.
Are over.
All right. We're going to end this. We're putting an end to this. I keep coughing. Got to put an end to it. All right, that's about it. Thanks for coming in, Pete.
Man,
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Hugo, thanks for coming in, buddy.
You're welcome.
All right, that's about it. Come back here every Thursday at 7 p.m. if you want to see a show that just gets crazy. All right, that's about it.
All right, don't stop.
Hey guys, if you're looking to buy or sell a house in Berks County or beyond, let me know. This is Brad Weisman from The Brad Weisman Show. You probably know I'm also a realtor, but I wanted to remind you, if you have any questions or you need anything, please give me a call, 484-256-5836. Thanks.